What is up guys, welcome back to another video. Today is actually the last day of this month, which means it's time for us to check out another episode of top 10 newly released free-to-play games that you can play right now on the month of September. I usually cover all the newly released free-to-play games on every month, so if you like this type of content and still haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell icon so you're never gonna miss any future uploads. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, at number 8, we got a brand new free-to-play game for those who are interested in puzzle/adventure type of games. This game is called Third Power and it's a free-to-play puzzle-adventure game which was developed and published by Plot Armor Studios. In this game, your main objective is to explore through a mysterious tomb while avoiding traps, solving different type of puzzles and secrets, and ultimately to discover your final power. The game is currently having mostly positive reviews on Steam, which is great, and the system requirements are also low specs friendly. It does look like a simple casual game, but it could be quite challenging, so if you're into these type of puzzle games, it's definitely worth checking this out. Alright, at number 7 we got Wallarball. Wallarball is a free-to-play, action-packed, fast-paced first-person shooter which surprisingly developed on the classic build engine. It's a classic, old-school looking first-person shooter which does look like a game came out from 1990s. But let me tell you guys, this game is absolutely fun to play. It's full of chaos, full of action pack, and it's definitely one of my personal favorite. It's a single player game, so actually there is no multiplayer, but you can bring a team of AI into the battlefield, which I think is super cool. It's currently having more than 200 plus reviews on Steam, and most of them sitting at mostly positive category. The download size is also pretty small, and you only need to have 1 gig of RAM and some integrated graphics to play this game. Alright, let's move into the number 6 part. Alright, at number 6 we have Ultimax. Ultimax is a free-to-play multiplayer arena-style sports game where you play with other players as professional athletes. This is actually a VR multiplayer game, which is something very rare to see even as a free-to-play titles. So in order to play this game, you need to have a VR headset, so definitely keep that in mind as well. The game is currently having 67 reviews on Steam, most of them sitting at very positive reviews, and also the download size is quite small, but you need to have some kind of a dedicated graphics card with decent amount of CPU power to play this game. So if you own a VR headset and looking for a free-to-play game, definitely check this game out. Alright guys, if you're into motor racing games / driving simulation type of games, the next game is definitely the one for you. This is Engine Evolution 2022 and it's a free-to-play action-packed PvP formula racing game with realistic driving physics. I personally not a big fan of this type of formula racing type of games, but I know some of you guys are definitely big fan of racing games, so it's a fun game to try out when you have a free time. Currently the game having 166 reviews on Steam and most of them sitting at very positive reviews, and also the system requirements are also low specs friendly. Alright, let's move into the number 4 spot. Alright, next up at number 4 we got Road to Vostok. Road to Vostok is an upcoming hardcore single player survival game which set in post-apocalyptic Russia and Finland. Alright, this is actually an upcoming game, so we actually don't have enough details regarding the release date of this game right now, but they have recently released a free-to-play demo version of this game into the Steam, which I thought was super impressive. It's super hardcore, super realistic, and the graphics looks absolutely insane, but the most impressive thing about this game is that this game was made by a single person, which honestly just blow my mind. So currently we only have a demo version of this game, so definitely check it out through the Steam page, and also they mention the system requirements of this game, which I think is super reasonable in 2022. Alright, next up at number 3 we have Hanyo. Hanyo is a free-to-play casual samurai-based 2D game where you play as a young samurai and your objective is to get the revenge from the Oni demon who slaughtered your village. I personally someone who never interested about these type of 2D games, but to be honest guys, this game just catch my eye simply because of that beautiful graphic style. The game is currently having 74 reviews on Steam and sitting at mostly positive review category, which is really good, and you only need to have a Windows 7, i3 CPU, 4 gigs of RAM and a GTX 550 to play this game. It's a very fun casual game with beautiful graphic style, so it's definitely worth trying it out once you have a free time. Alright, let's move into the number 2 spot. Alright guys, at number 2 we have World War 3. Yes guys, you heard me right. After waiting months and months, we finally got to see the World War 3 open beta release starting from yesterday. So from now on, World War 3 is going to be a completely free-to-play game even after it's fully released, which is really good. And I previously made bunch of videos regarding World War 3, the good things, the bad things, pretty much everything about this game, and I'm really happy to see this game finally goes free-to-play. Currently the game having more than 30,000 reviews on Steam, and most of them are very old reviews, but they're sitting at mixed review category. The download size is going to be around 70 GB, which is quite high compared with the other free-to-play games on this list, but the system requirements are quite acceptable in 2022, so definitely check it out if you're into these type of tactical first-person shooter games. Alright, let's move into the number 1 spot. Alright, at number 1 we got Shadowline, and this is probably one of my favorite free-to-play games to play right now. Shadowline is a free-to-play futuristic fast-paced first-person shooter game with PvP multiplayer as well as co-op mode. Honestly, this game came out of nowhere, but it got tons of positive feedback from the community, and the devs ended up releasing the game as the open beta. The game has pretty decent game modes including TDM, Conquest, Plant the Bomb and Escort. The gunplay and the animation are really good, and also the graphics are pretty decent as well. I previously made a couple of videos explaining everything you need to know about this game, so if you need more information, I will link those in the video description as well. Currently the game having more than 11,000 reviews on Steam, and most of them sitting at mostly positive reviews, and also the system requirements are quite low to medium end, but you need to have a dedicated graphics card to play this game. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video guys. If this video helpful for you to find some cool free-to-play games to play with your friends, definitely leave a like on this video and also hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos like this. I'll catch you guys soon in my next video. Stay safe.